Hello everyone, hopefully we're live. Had a little bit of trouble with Restream, well, XSplit just forgot all of my broadcast outputs, so that was fun. So I had to reconnect, hopefully it's all good. Alright, looks like we're live. Yep, and we're live on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome everyone. Hopefully I'm actually at the right time. God, I'm exhausted. How's everyone doing? Having a good Wednesday? I hope so. Hopefully my chat's working. I always check on chat, actually. Let me do that real quick. Just to make sure we'll actually see what people are saying. But, yeah, welcome everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a great time. We're going to take on Mr. Khajiit Khan here. I forgot what we're in the middle of, but I'm probably just going to drop it. I think we just finished that quest, didn't we? But I realized why I'm not able to find the, hey, why Bob, how's it going? Realized why we're not able to find that, Thieves Guild is because you can't find the Thieves Guild. You have to be invited to it. I totally forgot about that. So I need to do some bad stuff. Need to do some stealing and some possibly some picklocking. It's a little bit hazy. My voice not coming through? Testing 1, 2, 3. Just sound test is okay. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it seems like XSplit kind of dropped the ball here, and they reset a lot of my settings. That's not cool. I should raise concern with them. Hopefully it's better. Yeah, most microphones are mono. Are just one side. Okay, my camera's all whack now. Most microphones are mono, so it will only be one channel, and so there's a setting in XSplit to off center or something. A setting in XSplit to duplicate that channel, and I had that set for the longest time, and now it's not. So awesome! I'm glad you guys are excited. I am too. I figured out how to get into the Thieves Guild. I need to steal some stuff, so I need to be a bad boy. So let me, I should probably do that then. Maybe I can steal for some people in here. Steal mode. Guard hostile, 22 days, I need escort. Flying guard hostile? I don't know what that is, but... Yeah, we're not doing an ASMR Daggerfall stream just yet. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Alright, rented a room here. Can I steal from the steeple? Apparently not. I can only steal from civilians. But perhaps I can get a room for a night. What time is it? It's pretty early in the morning, isn't it? Alright. Maybe 10 hours. Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. Why are people attacking me? What did I do? Genocide Khajiit. Argranic Hartham is wanted by the Dark Brotherhood. You aren't such a fool to try to protect him, are you? Oh, crap. I just signed on with somebody who is wanted by the Dark Brotherhood. This is already too exciting. Ha, I hired this Khajiit to protect me in this Khajiit Khan. Are you going to turn me over? Should I turn him over to the Dark Brotherhood? That is kind of evil thing to do. That won't really get me in good with the Thieves Guild, but it'll get me in good with the Dark Brotherhood, maybe. Lock him up. Yeah, I'm using Dream. Whatever I wrote into the description is what I'm using. Yeah, I'll turn him over. Oh my god. He's slain right before my eyes. These guys are still angry at me, though. Oh, are they chill? No, they're not chill. Wow. Not cool, guys. I'm going to steal from you guys, though. Ow. Well, you guys don't care about the Dark Brotherhood literally trying to murder me in front of your own eyes? Oh my god, there's more people down here. Screw this place. Alright, I should probably skedaddle. Yeah, I'm using some texture mods here for this game. Yeah, I'm gonna... This is a walled city, so I'm gonna hightail it. I still have enemies nearby? Oh god, they're still shooting at me. No! I just wanted to get some extra coin. God, it's so dark. I need to find a better lighting system for this game. I like the darkness, but it's a little bit too dark sometimes. But if I turn it up, it looks too plasticky. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Whoa. There's some pro climbing here. Oh, I climbed over a part of the... I like actually the design of these walls. They're pretty cool. They have like little archways and guard posts and stuff. They put a lot of really cool, interesting little things into these cities. Yeah, it's the no-plate cat burglar. That's exactly right. AKA the regret Khajiit. The Khajiit of regret. So I'm gonna hop out of here, and hopefully they're all good now. Nope. Got some sort of rogue here. Some horse archery. Yeah, there we go. Horse archery works. Get my skills up. Alright, I'm still ridiculously over encumbered because I never went to sell. I'm an idiot. Okay, next town I definitely have to sell. Yeah, seriously, where's all the halt when you need it? That's exactly right. Alright, well, I need to sleep. I'll sleep on top of my horse. Uh-oh. Oh, Dragonling. I'm actually able to hit the Dragonling somehow, weirdly enough. I did get an elven bow, so that's probably why. And a werewolf, holy shit. Maybe I should switch to my ebony here. Let me pull it out. Ooh! Ooh! Werebore. Pluck my arrows out of the corpse. Oof. Here's my deep lore. It's actually a shady bar heavily affiliated with the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, I was surprised when I was woken up by an inn. I'm like, that never happens. It's kind of crazy that it can happen, though. I really like how these kind of weird scenarios can happen just based on the quest system. It's very open. I don't remember anything like that happening in... except for a couple of heavily scripted events. I never remember any of that happening in the later games. Alright. So where am I going to go now? I'm in Shalgor for a while. Maybe I can hop to Anticlair or to Dania. Or to Elysian Hills. Maybe I can go to like a beach town or something. Where's a good, Nice big town someplace. Aldingcester Moor? Alding Tree? Longbrone. That's a big one. Sharborn Wood? Bergwald? We'll go to Bergwald, I guess. We're going to Bergwald. We're doing it. Sure as Eric would appreciate these crickets. He's a lover of crickets, in fact. Yeah, I mean, it doing like that would just be heavily scripted in that engine and that tool set. This game is a lot, you know, could argue it's a lot more chaotic and random, which is, you know, possibly true. Uh-oh. These dragons are actually, like, not giving me much trouble at all. But I like the fact that things that are unexpected can happen. I think that is pretty cool. And it definitely begs you to kind of play it. Just kind of go with the flow. Except when you die. I mean, literally, the dying is like the only thing you can't come back from. Yeah, I have to steal a bunch of stuff pickpocket a bunch of people, and then I have to wait a couple days to trigger the Thieves Guild quest. I spoiled it for myself because I could not find it. So I'm going to have to do that. Which, I mean, is still a little scripted, but it's kind of cool that they didn't just hand it over to you. Alright, spider. Tried to spell me up somehow. Oh, really? Okay. That took like literally 2 seconds. How do you guys feel about the way Daggerfall handles combat? Do you like the hit-miss chance, or do you like, you know, the way Oblivion did it, where, you know, if your weapon connects, it's always a hit? What are you guys thoughts about that? I kind of like them both for different reasons, but I can understand why some people really hate the way Daggerfall and Morrowind did it. Yeah, Daggerfall's music is awesome. I love the tone of it. It's great. And literally every single scenario, pretty much they thought of, like, there's a tavern theme, there's a shop theme, there's a sunny theme, there's a cloudy theme, there's a rainy theme, there's a snowing theme, I think 2 snowing themes, there's a nighttime theme, there's like 5 or 6 dungeon themes. Like, it's all really, really dynamic in that way. It's not a LaCroix. It's my coffee to keep me awake during the night, or during tonight. Uh-oh. Ooh, I almost died there. This is like a really weird one. It's an almond milk Starbucks Frappuccino. I don't even know what the flavor it is. It's almond milk, I guess. I have a iced lemon tea and a mango LaCroix for later. Yeah, it does lack feedback. I think it'd be kind of cool if you took that system. I honestly think it did better than Morrowind, though. I'll tell you why. Morrowind, if you swipe and your weapon connects, but you don't get a hit, it just like makes the sound. It doesn't actually give any feedback at all when you miss, quote unquote. Daggerfall actually gives you a dodge sound, which is better than nothing. Not ideal. I think there should be like some sort of dodge or blocking animation, but yeah. No feedback at all is bad, for sure. Daggerfall does a little bit of feedback. More feedback I think would actually work, but I think most people appreciate the fact that when you strike, you strike. Yeah, there you go. But I think Dishonored mostly did things through reflexes. So like you'd have to parry, block, strike, things like that. I mean, I think that Vermintide does it really well, but of course that's not, it's RPG elements, but not really hardcore RPG per se. Very much more on the action side of stuff. I don't know how you'd really apply stats to that game so much. Yeah, I read articles by Mark Jones how he had to like cut like 2/3 of the animation frames because of memory constraints. So it's quite possible there was supposed to be another set of animations. Animation was going to be a lot smoother and higher res too. It's got to kind of suck because he actually 3D modeled all these things. I'd love to get my hands on those 3D models, but I'm sure they're all gone. Yeah, I'd like to see if I somehow could whip it up and see which one would work better. I'd like to see because I kind of like the way that, you know, hit chance is a factor. So it's not all your skill, but well, that's an angry dog. All right, I need to sell stuff. So I'm gonna pull stuff out of my wagon. So now that I'm outside, just gonna find out where some shops are. General stores. South and then Providence. Probably won't sell my stuff for that much there, but pawn shops. Northwest. Okay. Pawnbrokers way up there. There's probably some better stuff to the southeast here. Yeah, I'd like to see which works better. I mean, I know that the you know, connect, always hit on connect is the best, the most popular. But I'm curious to see if this system would work better if there's just better feedback, you know? I think that's the main thing that's missing. I think people didn't like the idea that they weren't sure if they're actually just legitimately not connecting their attacks or that their dice rolls were not working, essentially. But it's curious. I wonder if there's any good examples of modern first-person RPGs with the chance system. I don't think there are, really. Didn't I see that dog in Contra 3? That's an obscure reference. I don't know if I think I've played Contra 3, but I don't remember. I mean, maybe it's a stock dog. I don't know. It's quite possible. All right. I don't have a whole lot to sell on me, but I have my cart. Got so much stuff here. I could sell those two. Eesh. Some pretty poor prices. All right, what else? Oh, I think money has weight, doesn't it? You don't think about it, but money does have weight, I believe. Oh, I think all these probably do at some point too. I'd have that big ass diamond as well. He's not even buying this other stuff I have, so I need to actually find a real store. 400 gold, 1 kilo. Oh, yeah, I should put that in the bank then. Anything good in here? Iron. God, remember one of the worst games as far as gold and inventory space was the original Diablo, which is awesome that came out in GOG. By the way, I'm probably going to buy that again, even though I already have it installed on my computer. That's awesome that people are going to be able to play that again. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, replaying the original Diablo, I actually realized how much different it did. Some of the things are a little bit clunky and outdated, like I said, having to make several slots of your inventory to carry gold was annoying, but it was a lot of fun. I like it. Oh, I can put my gold in the cart? Oh, that's an idea. I'll do that then. Where is my golden? don't actually see my gold listed here. I know I have it. Gold button. Oh, yes, the gold button. That makes sense. So we should drop. I'd be dropping into the wagon, right? Hopefully. So I got 84 pounds. If I drop all that, 62. Damn, that shaves off over 20 kilos. Dang. Cool. Well, I got all this stuff to sell too. Nice. Are there any other good good shops around here? That's a good question. Right here, Tim. Hey, welcome to the stream. You have any good stores in this place? I forgot which one I actually have the map to. I think I have those. I don't know the exact algorithm for why some people give you better prices or not, but I'll try somebody else. I know some people give you much better prices and they sell things for a lot more too. But yeah. Oh, is that Gavin? That's awesome. Hey man, how's it going? Watching my my humble streams here. This guy got anything? Silver. I made a terrible character who can't use any plate mail or anything beyond like a buckler. So that was a great idea. I've got a lot of random stuff. Does he actually buy my stuff though? That's the question. Some of it. Yeah, not a lot of it though. Elven short sword. I think that's 2 to 9. That's for about 10, yeah. Those are bad prices. Even worse than the other place. I think mercantile definitely is a factor, but I can literally go to one store and another store and they'll give me 2 different prices. So Gavin will probably be able to tell you. I have no idea what algorithm is there. I just kind of like the idea that some people are jerks and won't give you the same price. So yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying the work you've done here. It's a lot more. I'm still tweaking some settings. There's still some mods and stuff I installed that I'm not 100% on board with, just the settings and stuff like that. But I'm really liking what you did here. It's so much easier to play, runs smoother. I can climb. I'm so happy with climbing in this game. It works so much better. I was always terrified of climbing in the original, even though I love the idea of it. This guy's giving me the same price. All right. Yeah, here I can actually climb with confidence, which is nice. Really nice. I haven't got my head around climbing buildings with like the roof edges there, because I tend to get stuck on those, but I might be doing something wrong. And it's amazing. I couldn't imagine how much work you put into this to get this to happen. I mean, that's what everybody was. I've gotten so many comments and some people saying it's like, oh my god, if they had to remake Daggerfall, it would take like 1 billion years. And I'm like, it would take a ton of work. There's no doubt about it. But I don't think it's impossible. And you proved it. You and your guys, Olafitch and the others, they proved that it's possible, and it's amazing. It's kind of crazy how the sprites have drop shadows too. That's kind of crazy. These places are. Picked a really bad town. So I'm gonna go a different town. But maybe before I do so, maybe I'll save. So I can pickpocket. I need to pickpocket some more people. As you can tell, I'm really bad at pickpocketing. But I need to pickpocket, or I won't be able to get to the Thieves Guild. Yeah, why, Bob? I really hope that somebody does make a spiritual successor. I mean, I've heard some things, but we'll see. Uh-oh. 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 Let me steal for some more people before I get arrested. Oh, I stole from somebody. Yes. Nope. Oh, more guards. I'm trying to get in the Thieves Guild. It's not my fault. Pilfer a pressed wildflower from your victim. Pretty, but not uncommon at all. Oh. Probably one of my favorite moments playing Daggerfall was I accidentally had pickpocket on, and then I stole from a bat, and it gave me one of those like random pop-ups like that. And the message said, you reach into the bat's satchel and you find something sticky and gooey in it, but no, not any gold. And I'm like, ew. I don't know what the bat satchel is, but I have a few guesses. Well, now that I've alienated the entire town. This is supposed to be a big city. Another drink here. Well, this was a disappointment city. How about Chester Market? There we go. Oh, a rat. Yeah, I don't know if light armor is quicker or not. I'm not actually familiar with that. It's not really a good enough trade-off, though, because you're kind of stuck at chainmail. Really, nothing's not a good trade-off for that. I mean, I guess I level a little bit faster, but that's about it. Got some people to steal from here. Actually, I should check out the city to see if there's anything I can actually sell first. There we go. Nice. The guards falling into the woods. Legend says you can hear the halt echoing at night. Alright. This is a slightly bigger city. I like the little rings of stores. Okay, we got some gem stores, got some weaponsmiths. Here we go. Armorers. Nope, she doesn't know. I kind of like that there's actually footstep sounds for every footstep. I don't know. It's a little factor, but I kind of like it. Armorers. Tell me where the armor is. Ma'am? There you go. Trying to figure out a better way to do that dialogue system so you don't just spam it. I think in Morrowind they had something where if you kept on asking things or attempting to persuade somebody, it would lower their stuff with you, so it's not good to spam it, but I don't know if this game does necessarily. Could always use more arrows. Oh, I put all my gold away. Hey, howdy, partner. You sell these fine wares. Oh. Is that any better? It's +1, that's a +1. I like the look of that, but it's really the same exact thing, so. Oh well. Selling elven greaves and elven armor. I'm still using chainmail. This is so painful. Nice. 4 grand. And was that everything? I guess. Could be some weapons I might be able to buy. More arrows. Facebook is down. Praise Jehovah. Oh, is Facebook down too? I heard Instagram was down. Is Facebook down too? Damn. That's pretty crazy if so. What will all the Instagram models do? Truly a disaster. That was really messed up when YouTube was down for an hour. That was actually like a bit scary in a way. I bet so many people get upset and fired and everything when that ever happens. It's got to actually decrease like stock value and whatnot, I bet. Yeah, I really like the fact that you have to get directions. I know some people might not like that, but I really appreciate it. Really great, but some more arrows is always appreciated. Yeah. I like that it actually just like writes down a note on your map, just like you would. It's pretty, I don't know, it's having everything just automatically marked down and on your compass. Like, you can play a lot of these games just through your compass. I think of all people, Peter Molyneux actually said that once, where he said that he was trying to avoid, with Fable, he was trying to avoid the fact that you could play RPGs through the minimap. I could kind of see, I could respect the idea for sure. I don't think he really succeeded, but I respect him attempting that. Yeah, light sources are pretty cool, but yeah, with the player-based light, with the ambient, not the ambient light, but the automatic light, it is a bit weird, yeah. It's so dark, especially when I have the brightness cranked down so much for dungeons. It gets very dark. Well, I dropped the rest of my gold, or most of it. Alright, cool. I'm only half encumbered now. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. And journals, in-game journals, that was the time. I don't think it's in this game yet, or this build yet, but you can write down notes in your maps and stuff. Couldn't do it in the dungeons, though. I think that was a bit too tricky for them to figure out at the time, putting notes in a 3D space. But it's pretty crazy, though, what they're able to accomplish. I'm gonna steal some stuff now. Maybe I should rest first. Yes, rest. Notebook. What is this shop? It's a store. I can go south to a tavern. Yeah. Yeah, no, I used to use in classic Daggerfall to use the notes in the map all the time for different note things, but yeah, in the dungeon maps that they didn't because it was a 3D space. I think it's probably too complicated. But it is so many other things, though. It's amazing. When I'm talking to Ted and Julian, they're like, saying how the development was so open and you know, they're so nimble of a team that they just like say, "Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did blah?" And you guys would be like, "Yeah, that'd be awesome." So they just added it. It was pretty cool. But I mean, you can tell there's so many things that you tell they just thought it was a cool idea. All right, don't wander at night. You're gonna get stolen from by a Khajiit. Uh-oh, halt! Halt! Oh God, they're so fast. You'll never get me alive, coppers. Anyone else to steal from? It is at night, so I guess that. Oh my God, there's already like 8 of them on me. I don't know if I had to successfully steal from them or just attempt to. Yeah, my hand hurts a lot when I write. To be honest, I can't do anything much without just typing. Typing's the only way for me, really. Uh-oh. Luckily, I don't really get much fall damage. Alright, well. Off to rob another place. I'll probably have terrible reputation by now, but... Integlair. Where's my next place? Maybe I'll go to KoW. There we go. Oh! I heard a bunch of halts. Off to KoW we go. Oh, you just have a bad pain in your hand. Do you have a do you have a like a carpal tunnel? Oh, my reputation only drops when I get caught. I've broken the system. I figured it all out. Yeah, it would be awesome to have a you just like marry this game with Thief. I love Thief's stealth system. It's pretty great. You have light sources and things like that. It's amazing how advanced it was for the time. I mean, games. Honestly, not many games have surpassed it, really. Still kind of follows a lot of the same rules. So, get another inn, sleep it off. I'm actually really liking this tedious travel. It doesn't add much time, but I definitely feel the distance, and I love the random encounters. I think that's a really cool addition. You don't normally get random encounters when you're traveling. All right. Give them some pretty good prices, though. I'd like to give Thief another go. The Thief games are actually surprisingly modern in the engine. I mean, I don't know what GOG did to them, but you can run those games in ultra-wide at, like, whatever frame rate you want. Whatever resolution you want, and the UI is scalable and everything. It's kind of crazy. Probably have been some mods to it, but no, I mean, the engine runs great. Runs better than some games that are only like 5-10 years old. Yeah, maybe it's the community patch that fixed this stuff, but whatever it is, it works great. Steal. Time to steal. Might have to sleep a couple days after this to see if I got the quest. I've only actually successfully pickpocketed like once or twice. Nope. Aha! Jumpy Khajiit. Uh-oh. They're onto me. Halt! 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 Uh-oh. Don't go in the water. Uh-oh. No. Hey. Oh. Did I steal something? I think I did. Oh. Come on. Gotta get my skill. Okay. 6 gold pieces. Totally not worth it. But yeah, Splinter Cell, the original couple games, I remember playing the original and thinking that, man, this game's complicated. That's some really complex controls. You could do some pretty cool stuff with it. Some stuff they took out for the later games. Remember, you could, if you're in a hallway, you could jump up and do the splits on the walls above somebody. It's pretty cool. Ooh. Small glass marble in victim's pocket, pretty but useless. Come on. Yeah, making money. Alright, well, I better get this quest after this, or else I think I outran the guards. These people already robbed? No. No. I already robbed him. These people are upset with me, I think. God, I'm so bad at pickpocketing. I stole his shopping list. It's terrible. Yeah, no, Thief is really good. It knew what it was knew what it was doing, and it did it well. You know, people make fun of the, must have been the wind kind of stuff, but I mean, games still do that. They just have slightly better writing, so they disguise it better, but Tenchu wasn't bad as well, but it was kind of suffered from the PlayStation's really primitive technology. Ooh. Steal. Alright, I can steal from anybody else. Guards are probably all inside the castle. Nope. So these people can't. Oh, I'm gonna steal from him. Grab him and then I'll go. Nope. All right. What about you, sir? Okay. Right off into the sunset. I am hopeful for System Shock 3. I know that Underworld Ascendant wasn't everything that we all dreamed of. I played a little bit of it, and I liked it, but there's definitely some issues there. There's a whole story to it, and I'm not completely convinced that System Shock 3 will be the greatest thing ever, because I think it was being published by Starbreeze, which have had some crazy things happen recently. I think 2 of their executives got arrested or something like that. I don't know. It's very weird. But yeah, there was an issue with Underworld Ascendant that not many people know about, but one of their investors pulled out, and like 2 or something like 50 to 75% of their budget was cut. So not an excuse, but it's definitely a factor that probably led to the game not being fully done when it not as polished and done as it should have been when it was released. But yeah, it's too bad. I think it's still a good game. It just has some big technical problems they need to fix. Like, the game crashed for me. There were some issues. There were still some really clunky physics going on. But yeah, I backed the System Shock remake too. I'm hoping to see that someday. I'd really like to see it. I think they have some potential there. At least they stopped themselves and then said, hey, okay, we're getting out of hand. Let's go back to the original concept. But yeah, I think there was... I think they recognized the error of their ways. Oh, hey, orc. Toad and Scorpion? Was that the place I just stayed at? Oh. It might have been a town I was at previously. Do I actually want any of this? Not really. I'm not actually near any towns. Let me rest a little bit. Yeah, I really liked Tenchu back in the day. I like the scorn everybody had when he saw. He was like, "You." Some good times. Right about the sequels. The sequels kind of lost its charm after a while. Noel. I probably have. Soul enough to possibly get the attention of the Thieves Guild. I just have to rest now, probably. So let me do that then. Tem him. Find the nearest inn and sleep for a couple days. I never got Tenchu 2. I was excited about it because I heard it had a level editor and everything like that. Even though back then I was thinking like, oh my god, how many memory slots would a level saved levels take? But yeah, I was excited about it, but I never ended up getting it. That was still PS1, right? Or was that PS2? No, the last one, Tenchu Z, was Xbox 360. It wasn't that great. Awesome. Glad I can entertain while you code stuff. For a while. Can I just like sleep for 24 hours? Yep, I can. That's what everybody says. I'm not really. I played through all the Bioshock games all the way through. I played Bioshock 2. I just found the experience to be so redundant. I had to try it out again to see what they did. At the time, I wasn't as, I guess, aware of the things surrounding it. So, giving another shot, I'd probably give it a better score. But particularly story-wise, I found it very redundant. Is he mad at me? No. Okay. But yeah, not a bad game, but I definitely found that. All right, I'm gonna sleep for like 2 more days. I definitely found Bioshock 2 to be kind of unnecessary. It was just too much of the same thing. Not enough of a twist. I mean, it felt like I was even going in the same areas. I mean, it was a different developer. I think it was 2K Marin or something like that who did Bioshock 2. It's some good people. No, I think 3 or 4 studios did it. There was like the multiplayer, which people forget about. There was, I think, 1 or 2 devs on the main game. And yeah, there's stuff too. Rational had nothing to do with Bioshock 2. And so a lot of people kind of pretend it doesn't exist. Probably Ken Levine. I found Infinite to be very entertaining. I think it was very poorly ported to the 360. But it looked really bad even for a 360 game for the time, in my opinion. Visually stunning, but very bad texture work and stuff like that. But the story and all the twists and things like that were interesting. I just think that was a little bit. The game didn't really match what the story was trying to do. So that was my big kind of complaint. Here we go. You're approached by a young page who smiles in recognition and does not ask your name before he hands you a letter addressed to you. To all of your questions, he merely responds with a blank look and a smile. It's just another Lady Magnuson one. I sent you a letter a few weeks ago. I only hope it caught up with you. This one crosses your path after you have visited me on your way to see me in Ripoth Heath. Please do not take offense. As I mentioned in the previous letter, I met Emperor's agent. Okay, yeah, she's just trying to get me back on the main quest. I'm trying to be a thief, though. Okay, so it wasn't the one I was looking for. I mean, I found the gameplay to be fun, and I found the story to be interesting. I think they definitely kind of focused way too much on, oh my god, look how cool uh, Elizabeth is, and how awesome her powers are, and isn't she an awesome character? Don't you love her Disney eyes? You know, I find that a little bit annoying. Definitely an engaging character. I just found that the emphasis on her and her powers and how awesome she is to get a little old. How it tied in with everything was kind of interesting and unexpected, but then you think about it, when you think about the game for like 10 minutes, you're like, oh, this world makes no sense. And it's actually very interesting. I think that this was a case of the Bioshock we never got. I mean, a lot of things change both for the better and worse when you are designing a game over many years. The game took a long time to make. I mean, as far as I know, not really anything was made by Ken between Bioshock and Bioshock Infinite, which was several years. So it was basically all that time. He was just working on that the whole time. But the setting like has guns at every sharp corner. A kind of almost anarchistic lifestyle, you know, guns blazing, you know, plasmids somehow, all this kind of stuff. They called it something different. They called it like, I don't know, they had some other name. They weren't plasmids, but they had to have all the elements from the original game. But since the game makes none, 101. Thanks so much for the donation, Jason. I really appreciate it. But yeah, the world just doesn't make any sense because, like, why would you have this gun happy, magic happy, kind of anarchistic world when, if anything, it was almost totalitarian or fundamentalistic? It was actually heavily fundamentalistic. In fact, like kind of monarchistic in a way. So the idea that it just doesn't really mesh, you know, it doesn't really fit together. That you'd have all these like guns and stuff in the sky where you can't mine metal, you know. You wouldn't have gunpowder, enough gunpowder, you wouldn't have enough steel. I mean, aside from the fact that a project like that, if the technology existed back then, would be many, 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 many decades of work to make anywhere as cool as it is. I mean, same thing with Bioshock 1, I suppose. But it just didn't feel as plausible and as cohesive. But I mean, he had to check off all the boxes. There was the KoW video, which pulls together a lot of the archival footage of earlier interviews with Ken and earlier footage and him describing what the game was going to be like. And that actually seemed like a game I'd really, really like to play. It probably would have played similarly to the modern Bioshock, but I think the world made a lot more sense. But, well, I guess we'll never quite find out what that happened with that. Daggerfall on the other end is very well made and realistic. Hey, now. I mean, it's a fantasy world. The story-wise and everything, the world actually makes a lot of sense. The fact that there's bears randomly in dungeons where there wouldn't necessarily be bears is a little weird, but yeah, I mean, this is a very much a randomized procedural kind of a adventure. Like, the scope is way bigger, so making it make any sense at all is kind of a feat in itself. But Bioshock constantly states how interesting and connected and cohesive the world is. And it was literally designed by writer, you know. Ken Levine is probably writer first, designer second, in my opinion. And he even left games and worked in Hollywood and movies and shows and stuff. There's actually TV shows and movies he's written for, so he's kind of a writer by trade. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's awesome, but it's Yeah, it's different. Say that. Doesn't make as much sense as Bioshock did, and Bioshock doesn't make as much sense as other games do. At least in Bioshock, the underwater thing, maybe you could have explained that there was some underwater, ore mines or whatever, things like that. But in the sky, there's nothing. There's clouds. So how do you make guns and bullets out in the clouds? I don't know. Kind of weird. Yeah, I think presenting is kind of getting short with me. I may not be able to do the main quest after this if I kind of brush her off again. But what I really want is I want to become a thief. You're on the Thieves Guild, but maybe I should. Okay, it's just gonna be. I have extend my stay at the unfortunate dungeon in Ribath Heath. Oh, the unfortunate dungeon, right? I remember that now. I guess I could pay her a visit. Got nothing else to do. Rip Path. I won't be able to go at full speed though because of the snow. Ooh, 8 days. Rip. That's gonna be a lot of work. That's gonna be a lot of especially if I keep on running into the wall like he's doing. Alright, I need to get on the other side of this place. I wonder if I didn't have enough successful pickpockets. Maybe that's why. Alright. Stop snowing, that'd be awesome. I can't go as fast in the snow, it seems. It seems like the tedious travel bugs the most when there's particles. I mean, if you're able to look past the graphics, Daggerfall still has a lot of great things to offer. It's just got such a different feel than almost any other game, really. Arena to a certain extent too, but Daggerfall definitely has its own very distinct flavor. And the world is just huge. You'll generally never go to the same place, and other than main cities like Daggerfall, you wouldn't really go to many. You can just adventure however you want. Just go off and do your own thing, which is awesome. All right, maybe I'll interrupt now. Am I sleepy? No. All right, let's keep on going then. It's going to be a long, long haul, though. Cat's being annoying. You're being so annoying, cat. Cat's adorable, but he's very, very loud. Yeah, it's weird how tired you get riding a horse, but I guess it would actually be pretty exhausting. The constant, Yeah, there's a cat around. Cat, come here. Now he went away. Just like a cat, when you actually want to see him, he's gone. But when he's meowing his little head off, he doesn't. You don't actually want him there. Switch this grasshopper for the cat. Meow. I brought him on stream a couple times. He's pretty cute. He's just very, very loud and needy sometimes. Oh, here he is. Oh, I need to sleep too. Cat. Can't meow and then not be on stream. Here we go. Oh, good kitty. Yeah. Oh, this purring's coming through. Very good kitty. I think my fiance closed the door, so being extra needy right now. All right. I should probably rest, actually. Oh, enemies nearby? I can't even see them. Oh! Random dragon. I remember dragons being really tough, but after a while, I guess they're just kind of pushovers. I haven't leveled in forever either. I just realized. Where is my character? 5? Yeah, I haven't leveled in a while. I'm only level 5. Alright, I'm still poisoned. Damn. That's why I'm not resisting any spells whatsoever. Yeah, I agree, Itburn. It's an interesting mix because on one hand, yes, it is tool-assisted, big procedural world, so you will see patterns, you will see redundancy, but it's also crazy. I played this game on and off for like 22 years, and there's still stuff I discover all the time. It's actually kind of insane how much is in this game. Hey, Lucky Fox, how's it going? It's so dark and gloomy. It's 5 in the morning, but I gotta get to Ripath Heath. Too bad I can't go a little bit faster, because it'll go unstable if I go past 20. Oh! Well, stay here. Yeah. In Cromworth. Is there a inn here? Surely there is. At least wait until the snow pass is over. I only really care about the snow because it slows down the travel speed. Looking forward to 2077. Oh, there's 2 cats. I didn't even realize there were 2 different cat models. That's cute. Cat. I'm very much looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077. But I've been looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077 since 2012. Literally since they announced it. So I'm a little bit done waiting, but I do... Oh, nice. Room is free due to Hearts Day. Oh, I came to this... You see, this is how cool Daggerfall is. I randomly stopped at this town during a regional holiday, which means that all hotel rooms are free, or tavern rooms are free. So that's pretty cool. What time is it? Oh, I have the console on. Oh. I hate. I have to turn the console off. So probably 5-6 hours, probably. Need to get some poison cure stuff. Not entirely. There's actually some conflicting information. The world itself is static. The terrain was generated using various like modifications in different regions. There's 2 cats again. Let's see if I can. Yep, 2 cattails. It uses plasma fractals to generate terrain based on the algorithms. Like every single square in the world is a seed, a static seed, essentially. And the terrain is generated to that seed. But then there are locations with modifications. Like the cities and stuff, a lot of cities were probably proc-gen, but certain locations have custom design locations as well. So... And most of the dungeons, especially with randomized quests, because there are randomized quests, most of the dungeons, I believe, are procedurally generated on the fly, but major main quest dungeons are handcrafted. So it's a mix. I guess it's still going to travel, I suppose. Unless there's some cool towns, but probably not. Yeah, everything is persistent. So, like, you could go to this exact location in your game, and it'll be exactly the same. But the world is so freaking vast that it's unlikely you'll ever go here unless you're intending to. Oh, get around that building. Oh. No. Yeah, it doesn't travel around buildings very well. It goes in a straight path. But still a pretty cool idea. Oh, crap. Rip path? There we go. All the dungeons are static? I thought that the quest dungeons are maybe again there's like static seeds or something. I don't know. I thought quest dungeons were generated on the fly. I might be wrong. We did have Gavin in there, who would probably know all that stuff very well. I don't know if off the top of my head what's true in that. I know most of it is static, even if it was procedurally generated originally. The single most thing I miss playing this compared to oh shit, my dagger's broken. Oh no, I forgot to repair it. That's a bad thing. I miss the unpredictability. I know that I can walk to one of those first towns in Skyrim, and there's an enemy guy right there every single time, and he's going to give me the same quest every single time, and he's going to tell me the exact same lines in the exact same way, and there'll be zero variation from that quest, that design. Whereas in here, I don't know what to expect. I can just kind of like go someplace, and the game will surprise me with quests and ideas and locations. So I do like that factor a lot. It's the perfect game, no, but I like the sense of discovery. I like the sense of exploration. I like the sense of a world being bigger than you. I like the sense that there's actually goings on that are happening around you. Like, you know, one time I was playing last stream, and I took too long to save this one guy, and then the guy last time I took to talk to the quest giver, they said, "Oh yeah, he died." I'm like, "Oh, I kind of feel bad now." Things like that. I mean, every single Elder Scrolls game is pretty much they're all great. They're all really good. But I feel less invested and less immersed in a game where I know that exactly what's going to happen every time and how things are going to play out, and I can spoil exactly what's going to happen at each point in time. Whereas this, I'm kind of surprised. I'll do a quest and I have no idea where I'm going and what I'll find there. You know, did this multi-part quest last time that had me going all over and finding, you know, deeds and you know, oh my god, this person who was missing was actually set up the whole heist and stuff like that. You know, could it be improved? Absolutely, but I like the sense that I don't know what I'm going to get into. Yeah, we're less challenged. The game's kind of given to you on a silver platter. And just the world doesn't feel very big anymore. I mean, I was actually shocked at how small, like, Winterhold's supposed to be this huge, was it Winterhold or Whiterun? Whiterun's supposed to be this huge, sprawling city, and you go there and it's like 20 buildings. You know, it's not that much. May have to successfully steal from people to actually get my Thieves Guild invitation, though. Yeah, the new games are definitely more scripted, and because of that, they're able to do much better animations and much more, you know, have voice acting for every single line. It's great. If that's what you want, it's superior. I like a game to be kind of more something you discover rather than what you're fed, you know? And yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell some of the sometimes you'll see like a crack in the random generation, and oh, I'm about to pass out. And you'll kind of see where there was supposed to be a variable that there wasn't, but oh, again, that was a werewolf. Kind of awesome if I actually became a werewolf, but I'm not gonna count on the fact that I can kill him. It's actually terrifying. Back when I played this on the old VGA monitor. It's early in the morning. Normally it'd be like really creepy music right now, but he's just soaking up the arrows, isn't he? I broke my dagger, so I can't really hit him very well, and I'm not actually a very good archer right now. Hopefully I can pick up some of my arrows I lost here. Oh. Must have gone outside the zone. There's two of them. God damn it. Oh my god. Why is there two werewolves? What did I do? He's like soaking up these arrows. I'm really bad at archery, apparently. Oh god. Oh, I got a lot of the arrows back, but my god, that was pretty rough. I'm keeping the save game though. Playing it as you should play this game, which is just roll with it. God damn it. Who wants me now? Oh, dragon. Alright, well I can kill this guy a little bit easier. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Exactly. Wasn't trying to kill me at all. Well, hopefully I get the werewolf dream, but I don't know. Oh, werewolves aren't in this build, I don't think yet. That's too bad. That'd at least be a minor plus. Okay, it's daytime. I'm rested, and let's continue on the journey. Yeah, I mean, some sort of hybrid between some of the definite advances of the later games and Daggerfall would be ideal for me. I do like some of the things that the later games added. Okay, screw you guys. I'm done with you, werebore. Looks like I can outrun him better. Actually hitting me every time, I just not doing much damage. I forgot how good horse archery is. I used a lot of arrows too. Oh yeah, that's a toss-up. I love lycanthropy, but I mean, I think magic items are probably more core to the gameplay. It's hard to say. But yeah, with modern tools, you could make these rolling hills like way more interesting with paths and, you know, little houses and all sorts of other stuff. I think it'd be really, really neat, and have something like this, or maybe even what they had in Black Desert, where they had auto travel along roads. That was kind of cool. This looks a bit crazy, but I do like the fact that you get to see how big the world is. Definitely need more arrows. Alright, I'll grab all this stuff and put it on my cart. definitely need to repair my my dagger as soon as I get back into town, though. Yeah, Unity is good. I'm actually looking at something right now for a potential project and debating between Unreal Engine and Unity. They both have their pros and cons. It's tricky because one hand one's easier, but one hand one's more powerful, so you have to kind of weigh the options there. I forgot I can travel faster now because it's not snowing. Full speed ahead. We're entering ludicrous speed. Oh. Okay, I passed out. Oof. Yeah. Hey, don't pass out. That's bad. Am I at all close here? How far away am I? I'm still in the other zone. God damn. Yeah, I'm really far away. I need to sleep. Oh god. That's spiders. Don't wake me up, spiders. Yeah. Oh. Orcs? Nobody likes them out here. Sell for some money here. Don't really need money, but it's always good to have it because there's some things that are actually really, really expensive in this game. I don't necessarily need those, but it's good to have some extra cash lying around. Oh, too fast for snow. Just lots more stable when I tone down the speed when they're snowing. Hey, Strawberry, welcome to the stream. We're trying to make our way back to Lady Magnuson for the quest, because I think this is the last time we get to talk to her if we don't actually meet her up with her. Just having to travel all the way back. Oh, that was a town. Where was that? Already missed it. I tried to stop it, but I think I'm a little bit too far away. I think I kind of missed it. Just wanted to see if anybody could repair my stuff. I can't see a town. I might have hesitated too long. Alright, where am I? So I'm right above a town. Old Isolda's hovel. I don't even know if there'll be anything there. Yeah, it starts snowing again. I passed out and it started snowing when I was asleep. Actually, Old Isolda's hovel, that sounds like a house. I don't know if there's actually going to be a blacksmith there. We're about to travel to Singham Hall. No? How about Deerworth? There we go. A place worthy of travel. Ooh. This is a hole in the wall. What? There's no buildings here. Oh no. It's even more of a hole in the wall than I thought. That's funny. I don't know if this was supposed to be this way. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Well, that was a nice lake there, Dearworth. I'll have to find someplace that I can actually fix my weapon. Kingford Court. There we go. A little bit further away, but maybe there's an inn and a house, maybe. Somebody can repair my wares, possibly. It might have been a bug. I think that was supposed to be a town, but I think I just zoomed past another small town. Uh-oh. Let's get archery practice, I suppose. But I do need to either get to a town or sleep, because I'm about to pass out again. Where is... Okay, I got to be getting close here. Very close. Come on, horsey. I'm probably going to pass out. Oh, here we go. Ooh, that was close. Hey. You there, citizen? I guess all I have is a tavern. Well, considering that you have one tavern, I think I know where it is. Southeast. Okay, I definitely need to sleep. Very much so. Yeah, looting a corpse while you're on a horse, that'd be very difficult indeed. But this guy's a pro, so... Okay, it's really late. I'll sleep for a few hours, then start off early in the morning. I do like that dynamic lighting, though. It is pretty slick looking, especially here. Really makes the place look pretty fancy. Well, I still can't repair my stuff because this town's too small. Let me find a bigger town. I'm at blah. Okay. So I was at a home. That's why. Okay. Gallowtail. Sure. Hopefully I can fix my stuff, but I don't really want to wait around too much. So maybe I should just go straight to where I'm supposed to go. Oh, a giant. Oh, shit. I haven't seen one of these yet. It's going to suck up my arrows. Look like I have a special breed of strafing horse. Can solve these situations really well with this one. How cool would that be if this guy was actually like 3 or 4 times as tall, and I was actually like, you know, cantering around him like in Shadow Colossus or whatever? That'd be pretty awesome, actually. Okay, arrows and money. That was kind of cool, though. Alright. Might have to just kind of suck it up and go to wherever that letter was telling me to go to. Ripath Heath. I don't think horses could walk backwards. That's so far away. All right. Ludicrous speed, go! We have all day. fully rested, 100 times speed. Yeah, I don't think they build a strafe and kind of like do what I was doing with a real horse. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Ooh, and I'm really tired too. Okay, time to rest on the horse. Oh. What do you have against me, knight? What I do to you? Arrows, cool. Oh man, nah. Actually, I could probably just loot the rest and put it into my cart. Yeah, put that in the cart too. Cool. Future selling stuff. Oh, another were. Oh, sweet. Werewolf and a dragon are fighting. Take it. Do them in. All right, I've got money on the werewolf. Yep. Yeah, for some reason, like dragonlings are not as strong as I remember them being. Got him. He picked the right. He picked a fight with the wrong person there. I don't ever. I rode a horse once. I never owned a horse. I owned a cow and some pigs and stuff, but I never owned a horse. Animals are weird though. They're not nearly as very different from what you think. Real animals are very. I don't know. They're for one, they're strong as hell. Pigs are like pure muscle. It's crazy, but yeah, it's very different. Not what you think. Let's go. I don't know how many hours I have left. I like seeing the sunrise though. That is pretty cool. Premature end. You wouldn't be the first bear. Cease your foolish. There we go. Come on, how close are we? Probably not close at all. I traveled so far away over these last couple days. All right. See several uprooted trees. Huh. I never know what those hints are hinting about. They have like little description things, but I don't know what they're talking about all the time. I want to use the rest of my arrows. I've used so many arrows. You're just gonna run away, aren't you? Gotcha. Dragon scales. But as hard as dragon scales. To watch that movie again. I'm probably really far away. Probably a couple days out still. Hey, Bat. Give me back my arrow. There you go. Yeah, they're really. Oh, nice! Finally. Oh my god. Felt like it took forever. All right, she's at the something dungeon, which I've possibly been to. No, I haven't. Which one out of these is the dungeon? I should find out, guys. I'm going to guess one of these three. So go west. But yeah, animals are really strong. You don't realize how much of a pushover humans are until you have to struggle with animals. Okay, so which one is this? Info mode. Residence. The Red Wolf. That's not where I'm trying to go to. Let's see about this place. The Savage Hedgehog. What about that place? Distance. Howling Djinn. I forgot I could do info from so far away. That's actually much more useful than I thought. Yeah, Anthem's real waste of there's so much talent that went into that game. It's too bad everything else was just it's such a great example of how you can take hundreds of people who are hardworking and talented and steer the ship badly and make a very misled project. I mean, there's no doubt that a lot of these games that we see that are Unfortunate Dungeon, nice. Even like the worst AAA games still have thousands of man hours put into them, you know? There she is. Thank you for responding to my letter, Khajiit. I'm Lady Brisenia. Let me bring you to date with affairs. The specter of King Ascendus haunts the streets of Daggerfall at night. Trying to communicate with him is futile. He will occasionally moan the word vengeance, but that is the only coherent word I've ever heard him utter. If you're ever in Daggerfall, do not wander the city at night. You are certain to be attacked by his legion of ghosts. It would be probably more gainful to investigate those who might have wronged Lysendis to find the cause. Blah, blah. Good, good, good. Well, that quest line's not ended now, I guess. That's good. It's probably rest for 9 hours. Yes, vengeance. Wouldn't be Daggerfall without vengeance. Used to scare the hell out of me, though. One time I didn't realize what was going on, before I talked to Lady Brisenia, I went to Daggerfall City, and I was like, what is going on here? Because I ride at night. Alright, somebody here has got to be able to repair my stuff. I don't think I stole enough times. To be able to get into the Thieves Guild yet, so I might have to start stealing again here. Northeast of here. Okay. So it's going to be that one. This is an interesting thing. I don't see that very often. Big rocks like that. It's pretty cool. I'm down with that. Anthem was just had a lot of bad ideas. A lot of really good ideas. A lot of really bad ideas, too. Unfortunately... Oh, it's locked. Loot had some really odd... just like... who tested this kind of bugs, you know, like I didn't get anything this bad, but there was somebody who got 3 modifications to like a rare or legendary item of the same exact effect, and the effect was like pickup range. So you got like 17% pickup range, 20 something percent pickup range, and like another 30% pickup range. 3 effects of the same exact type, and they're all useless. So, like, some really weird ideas like that. Performance was never that great. Tons of loading screens. What are some of the things that people had? The story was kind of crap. Dialogue was pretty cringeworthy. Setting was interesting. setting is definitely interesting, but the story itself was bad. So it's kind of a mixed bag. It's one of those things like, they just need a better direction. You need somebody who knew what they wanted and actually knew what was going to be good, You could only equip inside a town, and every time you go in and out of a mission or a town, there's like 2 or 3 load screens. A lot of really bad ideas. Like, I don't know who playtested it, but they obviously weren't critical enough of the game when they playtested it. There's a couple towns. I could probably check those ones out. Oh, he couldn't repair, could he? No, he can only sell. Maybe there's a general store that can repair. Yeah, I mean, they could fix the game. It's not a terrible game at its core. It just has so many problems. But I suppose you could say that about Fallout 76, which has also had just so many problems. I do think Fallout 76 was missing the whole point of the Fallout games, but at the same time, I mean, they have the technology in the game to fix it, but they'd have to make some pretty big changes. And they even have an NPC in the game. There's nothing preventing them from having NPCs in Fallout 76, for example, but it chose it as like an artistic vision. I don't know. Kind of odd. Wakazashi. Now that is actually, is that better than mine? Possibly. It's 5 to 10. I could probably bump it to a Wakazashi. That is short blade, right? I believe that's short blade. That could be kind of fun, especially if I can't find anybody to actually repair my ebony dagger. I guess the dagger finally fell? I don't know. That was really bad, actually. I'll take your Wakazashi, sir. Definitely could use some arrows. Any arrows, did they? No. Any other shelves you're hiding in here? Nope. Doesn't appear to be. Witcher 3 is an RPG. It just doesn't have the customization of something, say, Elder Scrolls or whatnot. But it's still an RPG. I think it qualifies. It just doesn't have the character creation or the environmental interactivity as those games. But I think it's a good game. It's just it doesn't have that level. You play a fixed character. It's a big difference. You can still have a role-playing game that you're forced to play a character as long as those characters' actions and choices have meaning, I used to play the Myth games back in the day. I remember when I think it was Myth 2 or Myth 3. Was it Myth 2 and Myth 3 that had the uninstall your hard drive bug? I still remember that. That was awesome. I bet somebody got really, really, really fired over that. So weird how they pivoted from Myth games to Halo. Very different. Would be opposed to playing Myth. They're a little bit clunky. I mean, I remember them being clunky at the time. I remember thinking, like, man, this game's a little slow and a little choppy. But maybe it's just my PC. But I wouldn't mind revisiting them. I did like the physics and stuff of those games. They were pretty impressive from what I remember. Well, they did do those other shooters back in the day too, the marathon games, although I never heard about them until Halo got big, weirdly. So I didn't repair my ebony, but I possibly sell this stuff now. That's a lot of stuff to sell. All right, you ready to buy stuff, sir? Oh, he can You can repair stuff. Okay, that's good to know. Ebony dagger, repair. It'll be 1 day for him to repair that. So, what about this guy over here? Can he buy my other stuff? That's awesome. I hope to see some good progress on that, Strawberry. And making games, especially 3D games by yourself, is not an easy task at all. But there's some good tools out there, though. It's easier than it's ever been, but it's not necessarily easy. What's more arrows? I just used so many arrows when I was out. My dagger broke. I'm gonna find a Daedric Claymore or Daikatana here, and I'm gonna be so upset. I can already tell. Be so mad. Pillars of Eternity, Pillars of Eternity 2, Divinity's Original Sin 1 and 2. There's been some really good games recently. I still have yet to dig into Numenera, but I found that to be very interesting. I love the setting. I bought the setting book, actually, the tabletop game. All right, he wasn't buying my stuff, was he? Not really, no. Yeah, certain shopkeepers just won't buy certain items in this game. Makes sense, but it's be annoying. So should I steal here and then sleep? But the guards will probably follow me. Yeah, Chris Evelyn works on a lot of stuff. He's interesting. He's done more. He's kind of like an executive writer now. Not saying he's not good. He's amazing, but he's done a lot of like narrative designer, senior narrative editor, things like that. So I don't know if he does as much direct writing anymore, as he just kind of like make sure that the overall story and script is tight. I don't know what he did in Original Sin 2, for example, but I do know that Original Sin 2 has pretty good writing. So obviously somebody did their job well. So oh god, yeah, the Shadowrun games I think have some of the best writing I've seen in games. Like I have a rule usually, like either either has to have voice acting, very little like gameplay breaking, interrupting story, or really good writing. And Shadowrun games had the third in spades. I mean, the writing was just so good in that game, in those games. They had their own slang. They talked like it was just interesting, kind of piecing together what they mean, because they don't actually explain that. They talk like as if you know the slang of the world, which is awesome. Yeah, those are good games. I really like those, particularly Dragonfall, I think. But I liked Returns and Hong Kong as well. To do those reviews. I've been meaning to do reviews of those games forever. I remember who had my weapon. I think it was the top shopkeeper. Yeah, they're good games. Still some of the best looking games out there. Witcher 3. You maxed it out. But yeah, it's not a mistake to buy them. I know some people find it fashionable to hate on those games. I think they're still really good games. They may not be your type of games, but I think they're well made. If you want to bash Witcher 3 for not letting you create your character, or being a bit too narratively driven, you also have to acknowledge that Kingdom Come did the same thing. Kingdom Come is probably a bit more, definitely has more world interactivity and stuff like that, and things like that, but it's not it makes the same design choices in a lot of ways. So can't fault one without faulting the other, I should say. Nothing wrong with being more narrative driven. It just may not be your style of game. All right, so I'm a new man. So let me save. I wish this would not keep on scrolling up. Hey again, welcome to the stream. I'm going to try to steal from people. Not successful. Oh, 2 guards right there. Man. Need some of these guards. There's some twine in your victim's pocket, but not enough to be any use to you. Nice. Wish these guys were like Chicago or Detroit or something. Place to be paradise. Oh god. No! Never. Yeah, I think my reputation probably went down. Find a small worm wet ball in your victim's satchel. Possibly a bit of bat guano. Ugh. Pilfered a crust of bread, apparently once part of a sandwich. Yep, no thanks. I don't know if this is considered successful or just, yeah, I mean, it seems to me that pickpocketing is incredibly underpowered in this game. Not worth the risk at all. But I need to get my skill up, so... let's see what I'm going to say. Yeah, I mean, it's what you saw a game. I mean, one man's trash, another man's treasure. Some people absolutely adore one game and they recommend it to me. Why is there a floating thing up there? But yeah, I mean, it's just hard to find out. You have to know what you like and what kind of aspects of the games you like. Genre is going to help you with that, but I mean, the genres now are kind of ridiculous. They call Witcher 3 an action RPG. And I'm like, that's not an action RPG. But, you know, action RPGs like Diablo 3 or Path of Exile. I don't know. The idea that you can just magically explain exactly what's in a game in a couple words is it's a lost cause, but it does help somewhat. You can say it's like it's immersive first-person RPG with, you know, deep RPG system. So you're like, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Not even letting me pickpocket these people. I've already tried. I may have already tried these people. Might be why. I jump up here? Yeah, climb. Yay. Yeah, I might have already tried everybody here. Yeah. All right, I need to go to new lands to steal more things. So where should I go now? Oh, enemies nearby. Angry guards. Yeah. I think there's definitely games that are art and a lot of art that goes into games. I don't like games that are so kind of full of themselves that they think of themselves as art installations rather than, you know, just actual interactive experiences. Those get old for me, but I definitely I like games that are artistic but don't consider themselves like, oh, look at me, I'm an art piece. Like that gets annoying. Like there's some games that are literally just 3D art pieces, you know, I guess it's a little old for me. Did I actually go to these dungeons? I don't remember now. Fortress Yagrakothoth. I think I did go to these places. Where am I? Go to some tombs. Wixton tombs, sure. Shouldn't be too far away. Forgot you can jump with your horse. Leap. Most of that graveyards are nice and creepy though. You can barely make out. Not with this texture pack though. Interesting enough, this texture pack actually makes it less legible. Possibly on purpose. I could always read "Here lies" something in those tombstones. I thought it was kind of creepy. Yeah, they might have purposely actually made those less legible. Place them with symbols. Yeah, there's a lot to like about Daggerfall, but you have to get over the yeah, here's the "Here lies." You can sort of see HERE, but it's been filtered to a point where it's kind of actually harder to read. You have to get past the graphics barrier, but if you're okay with the graphics, then there's a lot to love in this game for sure. That's a weird sound. Or that was the music, actually. I think. Oh, got some friends. Oh, he just killed the rat. It's actually kind of taking me down here. Maybe I am actually, maybe this is a longsword. I don't think it, I think Wakizashi is short blade, isn't it? Should be. Hope so. Nice. Level 6. Oh, boy. Oh, finally the poison finally wore off. Oh, my God. That was pretty terrible. I'm trying to get some magic. But I'll probably put it in agility or something. What's kind of scary thing? Oh! Nightblade? It's gonna kill me. Thief. Alright, I'm gonna put my back against the wall and sleep some more. So if I at least know the direction of when somebody's gonna attack me. Yeah. Alright, this is just a crypt, so it'll probably be pretty short. Here we go. It's behind this door. Some sort of creepy tomb. I don't know, not a ton of loot, but kind of neat anyway. Are there any doors I missed? No. Very small tomb. It'd be kind of crazy to do a Daggerfall like roguelite where you could only go down you could go down a dungeon and see how far you go. Yeah, pretty rough actually. Daggerfall was 96. Yeah. Not a ton of people stream it. There are a couple people who go back and play it occasionally. RPG Let's Players, Zarek Zahakaran, Razorfist, guys like that. Some people go back to it as more of a challenge. Like, I'm going to go back and play Daggerfall, and then they complain about it. But I do appreciate when people actually see what the game was going for rather than, you know, focus on the things they may not like about it from a modern perspective. I wonder if I can cross the ocean. I don't know how that works. Probably not as well as I'd think. Let's try it. I'm going to go to, where's the biggest port city? Probably here. I'll go here first. 13 hours. Oh my god. Sure. Yeah, you're pretty close, yeah. At least that was the States. I don't know if it took longer to get to Europe or wherever, but 96 was 94, 96, 2001 or 2002. Morrowind, and there was 2006, 2011. That's where the Elder Scrolls games came out. Hey, Mr. Giant. It's pretty big. But I've got my Dwarven Stabby. Elfin Greaves. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Yeah, I want to see how this thing treats fast travel without a boat. That would actually be kind of funny. That's where I'm going now. Hopefully it doesn't snow. I can get there fairly quickly, hopefully. I can't really get to the Dragontail Mountains like this. It'll take way too long. This makes travel like really exhausting, actually. They weren't joking about tedious travel at all. Spell sword. Yeah, I hope that Razorfist does. He might be waiting, like I was waiting for a while to wait until Daggerfall Unity was feature complete. It's still not, but it's pretty close. So I kind of caved in and did it early too. He might be waiting. I don't know. He's been playing a lot of noir games and stuff recently, so maybe that's his thing now. I go through phases like that too. Oops. Nope. Get on the horse. Definitely a lot more efficient if you're on the horse. I think Eerie is one of my favorite songs in this game. Hey, rat. There's a bat. Unhand you. Can't seem to really hit him when I'm on a horse, though. Oh, I got him once. There we go. More enemies. Where they be? Oh. Whoa, these guys are fighting each other? We've got a rogue? No, they don't like me, do they? Nice. Elven shortbow, but I already have an elven longbow, so that's a bit redundant. Mace, arrow. I need to rest again. I don't know if Diablo 2 will ever get a remake. It seems like maybe it'll get a re-release. I mean, it'd be cool if... Ooh. Oh, zombie. Oh, these guys are actually tough. Been killed by zombies. I don't think I've actually killed a zombie yet. I need to rest again. But I'm not diseased. God, I'm poisoned. Aren't I? Some sort of poison. Yeah, I think all the assets for Diablo 2 were lost, so I don't think they can, like, remaster it, per se. It was all, Blizzard North, which were pretty much just torn to shreds after Diablo 3, the original, was cancelled. Yeah, Elven Longsword, Elven Claymore. Of course. Too bad, because I think that with some up-res graphics and stuff like that, that could actually be a really cool experience. Oh, this is a small place. It's literally one house. Yeah, I may enter. What's up, man? Nice little place you got here. I just like finding these little random houses out in the middle of nowhere. Or ma'am, I should say. Need something? Yeah, any Julianos? Stuck with more Tenworth. It's kind of cool that she knows all the locations of all the nearby temples. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that is weird. This is supposed to be a whole town, but for some reason it's just this one house. That is interesting. This is a very well-guarded and well-populated house. I could just steal some of these people before I go. There's a lot of them. All right, steal mode. Steal from you. Shopping list. Not successful. Not successful. Not successful. Halt! 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 Not successful. Oh no! I'm just trying to get my stealing up. And there's more guards than houses in this place. Yeah, they're very angry with me here. You know, I could probably steal by horse. Yep. Come back here, brigand. But I can't steal from cows. Come on, I gotta steal from somebody. I just want to get my stealing up. There's a lot of people in this one orchard, for sure. Alright, well, that was eventful. Yeah, seriously, pickpocketing from a horse, that's got to be even harder than robbing a corpse from a horse. If I'm right, this should actually be pretty Might be able to get to the ocean from here, maybe? Should be pretty close. But again, pretty close is like relative in this game. I'm literally one square away from the ocean tiles here, but I probably need to get a bit closer. I'm going to try to see if I can swim across the ocean. Here we go. Here's the ocean. It's beautiful. Need to give Hollow Knight another chance. I wasn't blown away by it, even though I've heard nothing but amazing things about it, but I need to give it a better chance. I see one square in this game takes forever. I haven't walked down to the beach with these this mod set though. It's pretty cool. Hey Cody, how's it going? Not too bad. Just really busy, very tired. Took on a new job and I've get ready for PAX. Gonna finish my video. I've got other projects going on, so it's been pretty exhausting, but otherwise good. You ever have a sandwich? I'm kind of just a pleb. I did some good things with this tile set though. Looks really nice. I'm a pleb. I like Publix or just like subs with like Italian, like, you know, capicola, Genoa salami, you know, olives and oil and oregano and stuff like that. Just, I'm kind of a plebe that way. It's just really good. I don't know. Swim, horse, swim. All right. So what happens if I fast travel? First, I'll rest up first. Okay, bright day ahead of me. Where shall I go? I'll go to the island here. Font Hope End. Yes. Uh-oh. What? Who's gonna... Alright, Mr. Orc, you're breaking my immersion here. Nobody should be fighting me in the middle of the ocean. Who was that up there? I'm so far away I can't even go up to see them. Alright, continue on my journey. Oh, it's pretty deep now. I don't know if I'll make it. Who else wants to end my journey, huh? Nobody? Okay. Nope. Somebody wants to end my journey. I just can't tell who. Person way over there, I suppose. Yeah, this is it's not frozen over, it's just kind of snowy, I guess. There's still water. Can I rest in the ocean? I cannot sleep now. Yeah, I'm floating. My horse is single-handedly trying to cross the ocean, so I can't. Fatigue overcomes you and sends you to a watery grave. My horse couldn't travel the ocean, unfortunately. Not even to the nearby island. Yeah, so you can't sleep in the water, and if you pass out, you die. So that's the answer, I suppose. If I had some sort of spell that could continually restore my fatigue or something, maybe, but I don't even know how far I got. Although I did take the long way. I could have gotten here and then taken that, but maybe that's a little more realistic. Where am I? Here. Maybe I can try to cross the little gulf here. Let's try that. Swim, horse, swim. It's pretty crazy that this actually exists in the game world, though. Nope. Horsey can't swim very far. Well, oh god, no. Oh, I think it was still doing my fast travel. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It lets you do it. It just... I mean, this game has just endless miles of ocean here. So it's pretty cool though. I mean, it like each block has its own like settings, and then it generates the terrain for that block essentially. And the block's like maybe like a square kilometer or something like that. But it's pretty cool. If they just worked on that a bit more, added more things to it. I wonder if I don't know if there's any parts you could actually try. Yeah, I don't know if with my current fatigue, I don't know if I can make that swim too far. So currently with fast travel, I cannot cross the ocean. And traveling to places like, if I were to go way up here, about 22 days, which in the normal game wouldn't take that very long, but I have to basically travel at 100 times speed, which is, God, that's probably, could even take an hour to get there. Even at 100 times speed, I'm thinking. I don't know how it handles fast travel if I have a boat. I don't know if they've developed it that far. I think it's still in its early stages. Again, this is a mod, and it's pre-alpha mod, but I don't know if owning a boat would solve that or not. That'd actually be kind of cool if it did. You don't actually move with your boat in vanilla, the original game. You just get to go to it, and it makes boat travel free, but it also helps the storage place. You can store stuff there. I'm not going to travel this manually. Where am I going to go now? Kynareth. Yeah, maybe I could go to Julianos. Kynareth. Is there any... No, there's no Julianos. Hey, I guess they don't like Julianos here. RK. Zenithar. Oh, there's Julianos. Any cool places up here? Tulun. Oh, Tulun and Tulun. Seems kind of cool, I guess. I don't think they developed that far. It was literally probably just like a couple weeks of them developing. And it's like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you could have a boat and you could go into their boat? And it's like, yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, I don't think they have pirates or random encounters or anything like that. Be awesome if they did. Maybe they could have maybe they could mod it into Daggerfall Unity or something. 4 days. I don't really know where I want to go at this point, actually. We could just go to one of these places and start some quests, I suppose. Oxway. I've already been to Oxway. I don't think I have. No, boats, it's actually a whole 3D environment. It looks kind of cool. It just, yeah, it's not game changing, but they're pretty cool. I mean, you can go into your boat. It's got like 2 or 3 tiers. You see your sails. But yeah, it's not, I don't think it's very interactive other than you can store stuff on it. I really like the Bloodstain 8-bit game. I was impressed with the Bloodstain demo. I just almost wish they had the 8-bit developers work on the full game because that game was so good. But let's see. It's got a good style to it. I'm still kind of partial to the 2D pixel art graphics, but it works. It's definitely improved. When I first saw the original demos, I was a bit like, because it looked very flat. But I think they've been adding more depth to the level design and whatnot. All right, what you got? A bunch of random stuff because you're a pawn shop. Yep, indeed. I could probably sell my stuff here, though. Maybe I can steal from the shop, though. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Some good stuff here. Yeah, let me try to do that. I'll steal from the shop. I'll create a new one at Indigo. Steely guy. There you go. Grab that. And steal it. Text error not found. Alright, I'm not sure if they can they have shopkeeper stealing yet. Yeah. That might be a feature that's missing. I don't think I have them. No. Wonder if I'm failing or if it's just not registering at all. Probably failing. Yep. People are very angry at me. I just really want to get into the Thieves Guild. I don't know how else to do it. Come on, come on. Oh, I stole something. Small ball of wax. Ew. Figure if I do this enough times, eventually I'll get invited to the Thieves Guild, hopefully. Nope. Wish you some horseback stealing. Ooh. Stole successfully again. Ooh. Alright. Horseback stealing it is. I'm going to become a thief no matter what. Oh, no. Not today, guard. Oh, come on. Really want to steal and become a thief. Come on. Help me out here. It's so silly that this works, but hey, gotta get there somehow. I think after you have like 5, supposed to after 5 to 10 successful steals, you can. Oh, the guards are on top of me. You can. Oh, all right, got another steal. And after a couple days, you'll get invited to the Thieves Guild, but you have to steal first. Come on. All right, another successful steal. What about you, sir? No? God, if this actually worked in real life, this would be the horrible somebody running after you with a horse, taking all your hard-earned money. Come on. There we go. A little bit more. Just a couple more, and I'll be satisfied to think that I will have earned my place as a proper thief. Good. Another one. No. About you. I'm making just a couple gold. It's not really that worth it, especially considering I'm having to evade guards and everything this whole time. But oh, come on. Everybody else here? Ah, 3 more gold. I haven't been counting, but hopefully I have enough now. Still a few more just to be safe here. Right, pass out from my horse. Oh, so these people I can't steal from. It's kind of odd. Not you. Not you. You. Just some dice for gambling. Interesting. All right, guards, I'll leave your poor people alone after I steal a couple more. Oh, come on. Come on. You know you have some gold for me. Alright. Seems like these people just aren't going to be stolen from anymore. Alright, I'll leave them in peace. Not you, though. How about you? Nope. Maybe they're just too far away from town, possibly. Okay. Enemies are still nearby. I might have to pick lock more. Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, though, because my pick lock's possibly worse than my stealing. But do what it takes. Maybe I can go to someplace nearby and that's the place I just stole from. Go to Whitewood Borough. If I can go there, rest up for a couple of days, and see if I triggered anything. Climbing mode. Still need some practice on rappelling. I'm not quite. Luckily, I don't think fall damage is in full effect yet, because that would have hurt, actually. I'll probably buy a tavern for a couple days from all that money I stole. And supposedly a couple days after you've stolen like 5 to 10 things or whatever. But it's possible lockpicking is a factor too. I have lockpicked a couple times. Really not enough, but I was impressed of how good the sound font sounds with the string instruments. The actual it sounds quite good. All right, 3 days. I will sleep for 48 hours. I see. Yeah. So far, it's been such a long distance of fall damage that I haven't really taken much fall damage yet, but Daggerfall used to be pretty rough sometimes. You'd fall off of like a stairwell and take half your health. I think Witcher 3 of all games actually had really punishing fall damage. Alright, downstairs, upstairs. Oh, what time is it? I could actually use some help with that poison, actually. I don't know what it would be. Oceanic cure poison, I suppose. You open? Hey, buddy. Arrows for sure. Sell directly from my wagon. Alright, sell everything. Kind of rip off, but whatever. I don't really care at this point. Dwarven Claymore. So I'm slowly getting some better stuff in the shops here. Nothing too crazy, but something. I like the Civ games. I only really got into them like Civ 4 and later, but I remember hearing about how Civ 2 was the greatest game ever. You ask whomever, and they'll say their favorites. I remember Civ 4 is respected by most as being one of the best. Civ 5 with all the expansions is thought to be really good. Civ 6 is more complex in some ways, but they did kind of scale back some aspects of Civ 5 with all the expansions. Some kind of cool castle over there. Always like the unique buildings they have. Yeah, actually, I'm glad you said that. I actually did like Civ Revolution. Got ridiculous how many units you could stack, though. It was a bit insane sometimes. Come on, climb. Climb. Back, you devils. Oh, right. There's certain... Oh, here we go. There we go. See how cool that is that you can climb an entire castle and look at the stars at night and all that cool stuff. Best try to... Oh, it's locked. Here, I can use my picklocking skills. Put my skills to the test. Oh, I picklocked it. Stuff to steal, I suppose. Very small spoils. I don't know who I'm ripping off, but hopefully they have some good gear. Anything to grab? Not really. I feel so naughty. Stairwell. Anything else they actually have to steal, though? That's the question. Let's exit. Not a ton. Oh, pearl's worth a little bit. A rude song. The spring of the year doth propriety disappear in the courts and the ports of the bay. Drinking new beer, everybody feels queer, and the earls and the trills go astray. The bee and the bird don't have to tell us a word. Our bodies for naughties are prime. If you haven't heard, you can let yourself be lured for the youth, for things uncouth. It is time. That's kind of funny. Holy tome. That's worth a lot. Yeah. Sell those. Probably hawk these at the nearest store. If I ever get to it. Pretty swanky place here. Got chairs, got an organ. Is anybody down here? I'm kind of afraid to see who's actually down here. Pretty nice texture pack, actually. Makes this place look pretty cool. Anybody down here? I'm just robbing them blind. Yeah, this place has a lot of loot, actually. I was actually surprised. I don't think it's really considered pickpocketing, but I did lockpick into it. Yeah, maybe I'll just, like, go around town and start lockpicking everything. Get that skill up. Until I get caught. I think that's about it. Must be empty since it's after hours, I'm guessing. Some more up here. Oh, there's more up here. I don't know if they added extra loot. I'm not sure about that. Well, there was like just piles of stuff in the classic game, but I don't know if they added anything to that. We're checking out though. I never played a thief that much because they're actually pretty hard to play. Stealth is kind of an automated system in this game, so it's a little bit harder to kind of pull off that kind of play style because sometimes it just doesn't work. All right, any pretty swanky houses? That's a nice swanky house. Yeah, let's see that one. Is there a place upstairs? Possibly. I always like sneaking up upstairs because it utilizes my sneaking skills. Oh, here we go. Oh, jump, jump. Oh, they don't have a door up here. Well, that's disappointing. Oh, here's another little keep. Maybe I can climb up this one. The Jarl's castle. Might be it's not the city of Daggerfall. It's not like the king or the dukes or whatever. But maybe just the lords of the land. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, actually not too bad. Oh, hey there, buddy. Never mind me. I'm just gonna be robbing you blind. Oh, this is the Fighters Guild. Hey guys. How's it going? Yeah, I'll be on my way, actually. I don't really care. That's that place. I think big houses around here. Here we go. Alright, let me sneak up to this place. So climb up. There we go. Oh, don't mind me. Oh. Private property, huh? I can't loot her. I can't rob her. Does she have anything else to look through? Sure. I'll look through the private property. A candle? Really? Not worth it. Probably gonna get my guards on me. A skirt. Ooh. What's she hiding up here? Aha, boxes. Yeah, that's where... Oh, she's keeping her sandals upstairs. What are you doing with all these shoes and stuff up here? These are worthless. Yeah, not worth a lot, actually. I'm going to probably skedaddle. Hi, nice lady. Bye, nice lady. Yeah, so far I've not triggered anybody to attack me yet. So either they don't care or the guards are sleeping too. All right, there's some stuff to there's some loot. There we go. Now we're talking. Time to steal. There we go. Got our random stuff just lying on the floor, but I'll take it. Ooh, magic shirt. I don't know what it does. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I have a magic shirt. I'll have to get that identified. I don't know if the Mages Guild identifies things for free, though. Or without being in the guild. I'm not sure. Hopefully. Got some more loot here. Yeah, I know I can go up ladders like that. Actually, I didn't know that you could go up ladders like clicking on their polygons before, but I learned that like last year, I think. Ooh, cabinet. What's you got in your cabinets? A lot of little ingredients and stuff. We need to unload on those. All right. Guess I'll go out the front door. Locked. I guess I'll just try every single door then. See if I can pick lock every single door. Alright. So far, so good. I don't know if this is going to get me into the Thieves Guild, but I'll steal everything. Story's good in this game. Oh, hi there. I'm totally not going to loot your house. Look at your private property. I can steal your shoes. You can keep your shoes. Story's good in this game. I just generally kind of do my own thing, but it's got a whole political story. deep setting with you know, factions and royalty all trying to backstab each other. It's very, very like War of the Roses kind of, you know, intrigue kind of thing. It's cool. I like it. Hey there, guy. Rodor Woodfield. Well, that night of stealing, I think I'll get some shut eye. Right, 24 hours. Oh, that's only a day. I should do 48 hours. Right. The intro to this game is actually really good. Yeah, I like it a lot. Okay, so it's been I've slept for 2 entire days. Maybe I'll sleep for a little bit longer. What time is it? Well, 12 hours, so that I am up during the daytime. It's a very different type of writing. Skyrim is very much like high fantasy, Messiah, almost like movie storyline. Whoa. I think somebody put something somewhere. Or I just skipped the oh, here we go. Khajiit Khan, you are a thief. Do not try to deny it. You have been seen in the act. There is honor among thieves. Either join the guild or face the consequences. Steal the short shirt from the Hawkheart residence in Kingsmith Manor if you desire to join us. You have 92 days. Hey guys, we really, really want this shirt. That's funny. Cool, we got it. I'm gonna become a real thief. The gates open? Where are the gates even? I'm really far from both gates. Go east, I guess. Shit, maybe I could sell some of this stuff. Yeah, the writing has definitely changed. It's a different type of writing. I mean, this game is a lot more about like experiencing what political struggles in the world are, whereas the first one was kind of just you're the awesome hero. Watch you do awesome stuff. You can shout like a dragon. You can walk and talk to dragons. Whatever. It was a lot more fantasy fulfillment, you know, power fulfillment, power fantasy kind of story, which, you know, it's fun. It's good, but I think this is definitely a more memorable, you know, writing and whatnot. I kind of despise that argument that it's like, oh my god, Skyrim is the best game ever, but you have to add 50 mods to fix it. I'm like, doesn't really mean what you say it means. Sell maybe? Or did I put some of my stuff away? No, he's not buying a lot of my stuff, or did I put it right into the wagon? I did put some of it. Yeah, I put a lot of it in the wagon, actually. No, he's not buying that stuff. doesn't really help me a whole lot. Does he have some arrows, though? I could use some more arrows, as I've been using a lot of arrows recently. And as you all know, I have to commit the heinous act of stealing a short shirt from a house, so I'm going to need all of the supplies I can get. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what Ted Peterson writes next. I don't know if he was the main writer. I believe he was the main writer for this game. One of the main writers, at least. So yeah, I really appreciate his work. He's definitely kind of treats it more like a, just with the seriousness that I think that's been lost in a lot of games. Like I don't know, like this kind of feels like they kind of took a novel and kind of ran with like a storyline, whereas like some games nowadays are more like video gamey. I don't know. I just say it. I hate to call it like that, but you know what I mean. Oh, nice. Pig children. Yeah, interestingly enough, the first games they called the Mountain Dagothar, not the Daedra itself. Hey, Bookman. It's a bookstore, but I think it's just more of a library. Yeah, it's just a library. Interesting. I don't actually buy the books there. I just read. I love that you can go into a library and just read a bunch of books. That's really cool. I don't do that often, but I love that it's there. Alright, I should probably skedaddle. Put all my stuff in the wagon. Do you want to identify that shirt sometime, though? I am free at last. And northeast. Oops. Sorry for that, I bumped my microphone. Yeah. Whoa. What'd I do? Oh, I kind of did rob everybody blind last night, but I didn't think you knew about that. All right. My reputation is probably really low in this area too. All right. So what did my quests say? Oh, it's in my backpack, or actually, is it my journal? My notes. Notes. There we go. Kingsmith Manor. Nope. Somebody's been developing a mod to make all this terrain and all these trees 3D, which is pretty awesome. I'd like to see it. I've seen it. Apparently it's not optimized very well at all, but once it is, I'd love to see it. So Kingsmith? Buckingsmith Manor. No. Alright, what are you talking about? In Kingsmith Manor. Okay, so it just says Kingsmith Manor and Daggerfall performance. Okay, good. Yeah, let's go there. Weird, I did search Kingsmith, but it didn't come up. That's odd. Okay. Cool, let's do this. Oh, slow down. Don't fall through the... There we go. Kingsmith Manor, here we go. So I have to steal a shirt. prove myself to the thieves, and then I'll hopefully get in the Thieves Guild. That'll be pretty neat. I'll actually be able to maybe upgrade my sneak and stuff like that. So right now it's not that great. Yeah, the dragon slaying was definitely a big appeal for Skyrim. Not many games have done that very well. Oh, there's not many places here, so maybe I could just use info mode on them. Hoxton Residence. Was that the first place, literally? Hawkhart Residence. Ah, almost got me. Hawkhart? Hawkhum? So wait, there's the Hoxton. Oh, dude. Hawkhart? Wait. The Hawkhart or the Hoxton? There's literally 3 hawk houses in here. Hawkhart. Okay, let me get into this one. Where is the entrance? There we go. Welcome. What if I grab your shirt here, sir? I promise I won't be long. I just need your shirt. There it probably is. No. It's dagger. I don't want your prayer beads and your gold. I want your shirt. Hello. Probably in your closet. Maybe. Ah, there it is. As you pick up the short shirt, you hear the soft rustle of paper. A note is tucked inside the short shirt. Oh. Gondon Yoham, Ripchester Wood. Very sneaky of them. I'll take my leave. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Nope. Nope. Back and load it and then move really fast. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no guards. I still have the thing, right? Ripchester Wood. Okay, so... beggar. Huh? Ripchester Woods. So let me travel there now. Oh, guards are still angry at me. See what this Thieves Quest will take me on. What kind of adventures will take me on. It'd be nice to be able to train with them, though. I don't know what the other perks of the Thieves Guild is, though. Should be interesting. Oh boy, 20 hours in the snow. I like Far Cry. I mean, Far Cry games are always good. It's just, you know, later, especially recently, they just got kind of pretty uninspired. But I liked, ooh, slow down. Oh. Alright, I probably need to rest now. Oh, apparently I'm good. I don't know, this last one has got me so unenthused. It just looks, I don't know. Really, I can't tell what it is supposed to be. Doesn't look gritty. It doesn't look particularly fun or wacky. Just kind of odd. Ow. Spell sword looks like. Nightblade. I'm getting a lot of those. Alright. Continue on the journey. Here we go. Let's go full speed. Super speedy horse. Yeah, they're very samey. Hate to make the comparison, but Dynasty Warriors is the same way. Generally, if you can enjoy one, you know, but then like you play a ton of them, you're playing the same game 10 times. So. Oh crap! I didn't realize I was that tired. Yeah, it seems to kind of freeze my endurance bar a bit when I'm doing this fast travel. My favorite's still Far Cry 2, but I can see some of the advances and why people like them, for sure. If they mixed some of the stuff from Far Cry 3 or 5 into 2, I'd like that. Oh, no. Okay, no treasure. Like, some of the things that they added in those later games are a lot of fun, but I think the style and the direction of 2 is amazing. Oh. Like the sound he makes. All right, should be close now. More werebores. There's a little wolf, I can't tell. Oh god, and a dragon. Let me get on my horse again. Seem to already be pretty powerful, even just at level 6. Guys still give me trouble though, are the zombies. Zombies still give me a hard time. It's so dark. Alright, where am I supposed to be in this place? Gondaniomham. So let me spend the night, maybe. Where did the texture work, though, and the lighting? It really adds a sense of detail. It's kind of nice. Gondaniomham. Residence. Open from 6 to 23. Lion and Sword. Wasn't this the place I'd already been? Alright, I should probably spend the night because I need to talk to people in the daytime. Get directions. Enemies nearby. I will get a room, good sir. There are enemies nearby. The guards. Am I really that hated that there's guards here? Carrera Yumford, but not the right person. Yeah, the survival feeling in the second one was great. It really felt like you were, like, constantly on the edge, you know. Just feel like a very harsh, beautiful but harsh environment. The other games kind of felt like amusement parks, you know. But they're fun games for sure. Cool. Off for a new day. I haven't seen too many of these kind of swampy green areas. It's kind of cool. Different season? First of first. Oh, it's the first of first seat, so maybe it was because it's a different month or season, the weather's changed. That's kind of cool. Oh. I didn't do nothing, officer. People. Nope. Doesn't know where she is. He or she. Tell me quickly, where is she? Nobody knows. Oh, to the essential warehouse. Okay, to the northwest. Alright. That's all I need to know. Just gotta dodge these guards. If you just keep on running, you're actually pretty safe from the guards, but you just can't get caught by them. Yeah, I know. They are really not happy with me right now. Okay, here's the place. I don't know what to expect at all. Somebody, maybe the owner, maybe the somebody inside of one of these rooms. Somebody upstairs. Is there an upstairs? Probably not. It's got to be the shop owner then. Talk. That lousy someone has been spreading rumors that I need help. I don't need any help in anything. Nope, that's not the right person. What? Oh, stairs. Here we go. There you go. Another initiate. Another initiate. Sometimes I wonder if the guild can hold them all. I see they sent you after the mage's short shirt. It's a popular choice of late. You're now a member of the Thieves Guild. Whenever you enter a town, you will know if there are any guild buildings there. Unfortunately, guild rules say I have to pay you for this worthless piece of trash because you stole it in the service of the guild. Here's a gold piece. Oh, I almost forgot. You are also entitled to a dungeon map. Here, let me show you where Runes of Ashford's Hold is on yours. Awesome. Wait, how many gold pieces did he actually give me? I don't know how many. I think he might have given me one gold piece. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, I haven't done soul capturing for a while. So many things in this game. Yes, they're kind of expected now, but I mean, this game was introduced a lot of these ideas that are now in the later games, like soul gems and whatnot. I don't remember if soul gems were in Arena. Now that I think about it, I don't think so. Sounds solid. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, there's so many different factors to consider in the different games, but and I would never objectively say this is the best game, but in my opinion, I like this game the most out of the series. Morrowind, definitely up there. Oh, yep, I'm still wanted. I just like the scope and the size and the discovery and the mystery of this game, but I do admit that there's been many improvements in Morrowind. Just purely from a technological or intuition standpoint, there's been tons of big strides in Morrowind. So I would definitely say Morrowind's a very good game, and many respects from a linear storylines standpoint, probably a superior game, but I personally prefer Daggerfall. Yeah, Zarek said I pacified a nymph by using my nymph skill, which is quite low at the moment. But how these skills work is that, like, for example, Impish, you have, like, I don't know exactly how the calculation works, but I essentially have a 5% Impish skill, so I have a very small chance to pacify an imp by talking to him. And so apparently I did it with a nymph. I don't know if I've gotten Orcish up, but I guess apparently I have. It's not a particularly great skill to put time and effort into, but yeah, it's cool they put it into the game for sure. I've actually gotten a lot of these up quite a bit, like medical, because I've been hurting so much. Okay, my archery is my kind of slow stat now. I'm leveling up, I think, because I've not been getting all my skills up very high. So I should probably do some more archery, lockpicking, backstabbing to level up again. I'll switch to my bow. Yeah, I would agree with that. James Ortiz. Morrowind was stabler on release. It was still pretty rough to run and had some problems, but it was stabler on release. More refined in some areas. Stealth is definitely better. And technologically superior. But I still like Daggerfall the most. It's over there. Kind of cool clearings and stuff. Yeah, a little bit of spice and a few more algorithms and things tossed in here. I think there could actually be some pretty cool terrain options for this. Yeah, remember those cool maps? I don't know if I got a paper map. I'm trying to remember what I got with Morrowind. But yeah, back when they actually used to include cool things with games. Remember those times? Yeah, occasionally I just see kind of floating people up there. I don't know why. Maybe that's a guard, maybe? Or an orc? Or a fighter of some type. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they're up there. Might be the mods I'm using. Quite possible. Nope, enemy. Yeah, I would have liked to mix between like the styles of Morrowind and Daggerfall, where you had beautiful handcrafted stuff, but you also had a lot of expansive wilderness with, bits of handcraftedness here and there. I think that would have been a good mix. I think I say as much in my big Elder Scrolls video. Where am I at? I'd like to get out of Daggerfall, but I'm just I'm kind of stuck unless I just want to travel for days and days and days. It'd be kind of cool to get over to the Rothgarian Mountains. It'd be kind of a different feel. I haven't seen how big the mountains are with this mod. It'd be kind of cool. So maybe I'll head over there. It'll take a while though. I'll no doubt have to stay in some places here. So maybe I can hit up Baelmoth. I think I've already been there, haven't I? Sounds familiar. Kind of cool seeing the spring terrain, though. Premature end. What, in town? The guards probably want to prematurely end me, I'm guessing, no doubt. Yep. Like I've said to other people, it's kind of like the Elder Scrolls have gone through like 3 generations of games. There's the original team with like, Julian, Jensen, now known as Julian LeFay, Ted Peterson, Vijay Lakshman, Bruce Nesbitt actually was involved in Daggerfall too, which is kind of cool. He's still involved in the series. But there was that era, the first two games. Then there's like the spin-off games, which one of the games, spin-off games, was by Julian LeFay, and I had some minor involvement with Ken Ralston, but mostly Julian LeFay and his team. But and then the other game was obviously Redguard, which was the first game. Oh, this is so dark. I can't see anything. But as far as the mainline games, then it started with Morrowind on kind of like a second generation, which had, you know, Ken Ralston as lead designer, Todd as director, essentially, project lead, and various others. And then that was continued on with Oblivion. Todd still helming it, but Ken Ralston still lead designer. And then when Ken Ralston left, he actually kind of semi-retired for a bit. He started like the third generation, which was the Skyrim, post-Skyrim games, which have their own different flavor, but you can kind of see like sort of a style to each of those generations. So we'll see. I mean, they pretty much have, I think, the same crew lined up for the next game, so it'll probably be more like Skyrim than anything else. So we'll see. I don't have incredible hopes for the next game, but I never hope for a game to be bad. Oh, hey there, buddy. Okay, let's go. I really like the terrain of Oblivion. I just and some of the things, like they added back horses and stuff like that. I like that. I just didn't like the things that toned down in a lot of ways. Cool, Behemoth. I wonder if I can't climb with a horse too. Could I? That'd be pretty epic, actually. Climbing with a horse would be pretty amazing. I just love the look of cities. Look how cool that looks. Where you see tons of rooftops with like glowing windows and stuff. It feels like a real city. I'm even climbing it higher and show you guys. There we go. But how cool does that look, right? You see like the outline of treetops going on for miles and miles and miles, and just seeing endless windows. You'll never ever go into every one of those buildings, you know. Never in 100 years, you know. Kind of cool. It's like the sense of a world being bigger than you. Have I already been here? I have already been here. That's why I know these locations. I wonder if the Mages Guild will reject me. I should probably try it tomorrow morning. See if they'll be kosher with me now that I have more intelligence, maybe? Yeah, I mean, I think that there was a lot of decisions that led to the game being more mainstream, and then once that was successful, they just went more that direction, or more and more. Honestly, I think it's kind of a in a lot of ways, it's dumbing games down for consoles is kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't think console gamers necessarily want dumb games. Console gamers loved Morrowind. I think they would have loved, you know, more depth and more everything like that. I just think that because big companies think they have to dumb things down for console gamers, that we automatically assume console gamers want things dumbed down. It's not necessarily true. There's plenty of really, really deep, very interesting, difficult console games. You know, like Dark Souls, for example. That was a console exclusive. Demon Souls. Dark Souls eventually, I think, released halfway released on PC. But I mean, there's clearly a desire for really deep, interesting games like that. Controls wise, it has to be somewhat more simple, but. Let's see. Still want to get this identified. I'm staying a night. Get a room for a night. In the morning. I will rest until healed. Should be fairly close to leveling up then. It's an interesting town I found here. Oh, good, madam. What am I looking for even? Guilds. No, we already know the guilds here. Armors. What was I looking for? A jewelry shop. Make a Daggerfall. Alright, I was gonna check out the Mage's Guild, that's right. Southwest. Yeah, I think I legit think that it now switched to spring, so that's why everything is nice and green and shiny. That's pretty cool. I forgot how seasons affected the look of the game so much. Yeah, there hasn't been as many advances recently in games other than graphics and presentation for a while. It's kind of sad, actually. Hey, buddy. Join guild. Oh. I don't have a high enough reputation with the Smarties. That's too bad. Can you still identify stuff? Make magic items. Probably Daedra summoning, yeah. Super creepy guy. Training. Yeah, let's find out what the shirt is. Shining short shirt. Oh, cast when used light. Yay, thanks. Well, if I were to do the turn off the light source thing, I'd be able to wear that shiny shirt. That's useful, I guess. No seasons were a thing in Daggerfall. I just didn't remember how wildly it changed the look of things. I believe this was how it worked in that the tile set would change, but yeah, they actually would like change the tile set for different seasons for different areas. It's pretty cool. As you can see, it's now a different month. I don't know if they even track that in the later games, what time of year or whatever it is. They just have one static looking world. It's pretty cool. Days of the months, there's months of the year, seasons, holidays. That's all stuff that hasn't really been out. No. Back, you devils. If I can get that guy up there. Back, you devils. Just turn around and guard everywhere. Got a city watch. Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably enough here. Hopefully I remember that I was in the middle of a fight with some guys. But anyway, I had a great time. Hopefully you guys did too. Hopefully stream again next week. I don't know if I'll be doing more Daggerfall or something else, whatever comes to my fancy at the time. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Really good talking to you guys, and yeah, hopefully I have something cool to announce sometime soon. I'm going to PAX in a couple weeks, PAX West or East, I should say. I'll do a video about that. It's exciting / terrifying, but we'll see what goes from there. I'll be able to cover some obscure games that may not be on your radar. probably some big games too. I'm hoping to get some exclusives here, hopefully. And then there's, of course, my big video that's been in the making for like almost 6 months now, on and off. Definitely on the final stages. I'm really hoping to get that out by the end of the month before I go to PAX, because otherwise it'll be later. But yeah, it's my goal. So thanks so much for you guys for watching. Hope you had a great Wednesday night and have a great weekend. See you guys later. Take care.
Thank you.